Welcome to the Chrysalids podcast, where imagination meets transformation. And it's all about you. Today's guest is a musical powerhouse, Merlin Dsouza. She began piano at age 6, composed her first musical score at 17, and went on to work with icons like Karan Johar, Trilok Gurtu, and Nasiruddin Shah. She has composed and arranged Bollywood hits like You're My Sonia and Suraj Hua Madham from K3G as part of Sandesh Chandelia's team. Also, she is the first female musician to ever perform at the Taj Mahal. A composer, band leader, and TED speaker. Let's welcome the incredible Merlin Dsouza.
Thank you, Vivin. Thank you.
So, Merlin, would you like to share with us how and when your exciting musical journey began?
Well, I grew up in a Goan household, and you have to have music, right? And dad used to play the violin, we had a piano, and at the age of 3, I would hear sounds which for me was music, like the church bells, the call of the azan, and dadak, 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 the sound of the train. So rhythm, harmony, melody, it all happened together.
Did you receive any formal training in music?
Yes, of course. I went to a fabulous teacher called Mrs. Blanche Vegas. And so I started with initial grade 1, all the grades. And then I graduated doing my diploma through Trinity College of Music, London. And many of those rehearsals happened right here in these hallowed grounds and halls of Furtados. Yes.
Did theatre musicals happen first and then advertising, or were they in parallel?
Uh, I think theatre, because I think it started also when I used to play in a church, and we had a community. I think community is really important for this. So when I was playing in the church, we were like 16 or 17, a bunch of youth, my peers said, let's do this musical. We've discovered this story on Reader's Digest called The Book of Job, which was Arthur Band finally. And there were people like Neil Murray and Brian Ellis and Salman Khan. We were all part of the same musical. So it started at that time, and I think Pearl Padamsi saw me at that musical. That's how more theatre happened, along the way. And then, of course, advertising.
So, would you like to share some of the major milestones that happened with your advertising work?
Yes, advertising, I think there was Volkswagen, there was Amul was my baby. So Amul, the taste of India, Amul cheese, all the products of Amul. And there were the other like Indian terrain, lots in garments, in fashion, Raymonds, all of that happened. And then slowly it graduated to branding.
Oh, so that's how you got the title of Queen of Sonic Branding.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Maybe not the undisputed, but yes, it's great to be a part of sonic branding experience and doing a musical in the same manner. I met another fabulous genius gentleman, Rajiv Raja, from the ad world, who started the company. Brand music, he says, Merlin, come on, let's do this, and there was no stopping. We started with CNBC storyboard. Then we went on to do Standard Chartered. And of course, one of the biggest hits for 4 years in a row is The Sound of Priceless Moments. Can you guess? What is
Can you play it
Priceless
for us?
Moments? What would the brand be? You tell me. Priceless Moments.
Mastercard?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You want me to play?
Yes, please.
So we take everyone in this room
Yes.
and in the world,
Yes.
even the piano, even a country, even a state,
Wow.
even a drink has a sonic sound, right? So you put the personality and the emotion, and ta-da, you get the sound. You get your musical footprint in 3 seconds or a minute. So the sound of a bank, like the sound of HDFC Bank, the sound of MasterCard, the sound of Vistara Airlines, of Air India Express, the sound of, now going to be released soon, the sound of 7-Up. So you want your MasterCard?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm clapping on behalf of the audience. Wow. So, how did composing music for Bollywood films happen? I mean, and who all have you worked with?
Um, Actually, mostly with Sandesh, because I was definitely not from, a
The
part of that gang. And he saw me playing in a church. And he said, "Ah, I like the sound. I need a fresh sound, Merlin. Are you willing to be my slave?" So you'll have to come for the meetings for Karan Johar and everything. So we joined up and we did lots of films. We did an album with Ustad Sultan Khan, Piya Basanti, Piya Basanti 2. And we did Sufi. And of course, K3G, Karan Johar said, Ritik is coming down in this nightclub and Karina is meeting him for the first time. And there's a love thing happening there. And I want masti. So Sandesh said, Merlin, aap hi kar lo. What do you think will go? So Ritik is coming down and Karina is coming in. And so he looks at her and says, are You are my Sonia, right?
Yes.
So, and he said, oh, that's a great entry. And it started, You are, you are my Sonia. Dekha tumko chup se, haan dekha. Remember that? Yes.
Very good.
And then there was another scene where Kajol they're having a flashback moment with Shahrukh in the pyramids. And he says, Malim, ye intro ke liye aur kuch khas chahiye. What can we do as a flashback? So I sang something and he said, that's beautiful. Just go behind the mic and sing it. I said, I can't, I'm not a vocalist. Alka Yagnik and Sonu Nigam were the vocalists. So he said, Chalega, aap to galo. And this is the opening line of Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, Suraj Hua Madam.
Wow. Superb. Superb. So, moving to a little more sensitive topic. Did you ever meet up with any roadblocks in your career being a woman? And would you like to share something?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I think this was, and if strangely, it came from fellow industry people, who I admired. So I went to them and I said, I want to buy this certain keyboard because I think I need to get into electronics. Playing the piano is not good enough. So I want to record what I do. And that time, softwares on laptops were not really happening, not yet. So I said, I want to buy this M1. So one of them looked at me and said, Oh, you're going to keep late nights? Will you be there till 12 o'clock? You'll be surrounded with a lot of people in the night. And so I said, but I'd like to see the keyboard anyway. And he wouldn't let me see it. And another big genius music director was doing lots of advertising at that time and fabulous jazz musician. So I asked him, I said, sir, can I see the keyboard? He says, come at a certain time at 12, I'll show it to you. So I went at 12, it turned 6. He came in and out and never showed me the keyboard. And so that's when I realized I need to buy it. So roadblocks are essentially great moments actually in our lives.
I'm personally really curious. Where do you get your amazing energy and, phenomenal stamina? Where do you get it from?
Well, I breathe another kind of oxygen. It's called music.
Okay.
So, yeah, I wake up in the morning and I just eat, breathe, think. And I think the catalyst for me is just being alive. And I think all of us are born with a gift. Each and every one of us is born with a gift. And it's for us to realize our potential and say, and I'm not afraid that this is my gift. What I do is I dream it. This is my mantra. Dream it, I believe in it, and I manifest it and I act upon it. So if I say it loud, I know someone's listening to me and hearing me, so I think that's it.
So, Merlin, do you do anything specifically with or for youngsters? And do you have any special message for them?
Yes, of course. I think, Vivin, that's a good question. I've started now doing master classes online, also like reels. So definitely on my Insta page or FB page, I have little kind of lessons on how youngsters can avail of simple hacks in life. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Yes. So I've done something with Whistling Woods with Ramesh Sippy Institute, and definitely through Furtado School of Music. Definitely we'll be doing something more, and my solo sessions with children. So if I find a youngster who's keen and eager and talented, definitely I'll take him or her and mentor the person, definitely, and take them through the journey. And I think also I've done a lot of albums.
Okay.
So I've worked with this gentleman,
Huh. Haha. There's somebody we know.
Asif Ali Beg. So we've composed a lot of music.
He's one of the famous five.
Yes, yes. And we've done the Lion King version in Hindi for Disney, and done vocal for Prince of Egypt in Hindi. So a lot of that, and of course I would tell the youth, don't worry, age doesn't matter. You could do it when you're 6, when you're 14, when you're 80, it doesn't matter. And of course, I think one of the motivation factors was my father died very early, and so I had to earn and support my mom.
Yeah.
So my first band was this.
Okay. And call the beat.
The Beethovens.
Beethovens.
Take over
Okay,
Beethovens.
Okay.
So I was 14 years old when I joined my first band, and there was no turning back on that. And of course, theatre, with the Padamsis, and worked a lot with another of the famous five, Karla.
Okay.
Definitely worked with Karla and Kwasar. So it's been a fabulous journey working with these stalwarts in the business.
So, I mean, in closing,
Yeah.
would you like to play something for us which is one of your favorites?
Okay.
Anything or something you've composed?
Um, well, yes, a lot that I've played composed, but I think I'd like to do something just like the message of Chrysalids, right?
Okay.
Where imagination meets
Transformation.
transformation, right?
Yes.
So this is a sound where your water filter is playing,
Huh.
your car is backing. Can you guess? Okay, so I've got
Okay.
two. And
And the butterflies
Yes.
fluttering.
so where
Huh.
imagination meets
Transformation.
right?
Thank you so much.
Yes. Know this one?
Superb! Superb. So that's it. That's Chrysalids, where imagination meets transformation. And we just had the first concert live. Thank you, Merlin. Thank
Stay
you so
curious,
much.
stay inspired.
So, if her story moved you, take the next step. You can write to us at connect@chrysalids.in and we'll help you get in touch with Merlin. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode in our famous 5 series. By the way, hope you're subscribed to our YouTube channel to get regular updates. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and start your creative arts journey today.